Hello YouTube, it's Silver Age Dave. I'm in the comic room. I'm on a high still from Fantasticon 2019. Great deals, great steals, great fun with so many friends and just hanging out, talking comics. It really was, if you didn't pick up on it from my video yesterday or videos yesterday, it really was the best weekend I've had in such a long time. My wife, Mrs. Silver Age Dave, gave me the double thumbs up. She said, you need a break. And I took Friday off. I took Saturday off. I took Sunday off. Very limited family interaction. Now, that being said, I did have, a lot of interaction with my family those days. I had Gwen with me at the show, which was lovely. But I thought it's time for a Silver Age Dave tip of the day. It is spring almost, right? That means it is con season. So how do you make the most out of your con? First thing I did was I had some buttons. I was wearing my bling, right? So as I was walking around loud and proud, I was so happy to be part of it. I grabbed a couple of these, and now in retrospect, I'm wishing I grabbed more. On Sunday when I was leaving, there was literally stacks and stacks of these things laying around. And what I would love is, as I'm going through these, this is one of the pickups, as I'm going through these and I'm marking and labeling information on the back, I'd love to throw one of these in the back just so I know. And tell you what, thousands of these get thrown away at the end of cons. They overproduce these. They go right into the garbage. And I could have easily grabbed a stack of 100 of those and bagged and boarded with them. But next year, okay? So that's a tip. But the big tip of the day is, as Silver was walking around the con, I have my bag that I showed off last year and this year. I call this my con bag. And I wanted to go through this with you because I saw a lot of guys walking around with just a basic canvas bag, and I'd look at the bottom of the bag, and the bottom bag is sagging low, and you just know if a comic book is in there and there's no support on the bottom, what's it going to do? It's going to do that. You're going to lift it and drop it, lift it and drop it, lift it and drop it. It's going to be sitting right there on the floor. There's no protection. If someone accidentally steps on the bag, where's their foot going to go? Right there. That's all we need, is a big giant footprint right on our beautiful treasure. So you might be saying to yourself, Silver, please tell us, what's the secret to protecting the books? Well, it's very expensive, guys. First off, this was a free bag from some festival. I'm a person, I'm proud of the United States of America. I'm proud to be American. I hope you're proud of wherever you're from. I'm proud of Ohio. I'm proud of Toledo, the city that I actually live in, the city I work in. I'm a proud guy. And I don't mind advertising what I'm about. When we look at anything, when we look at, anywhere in the world or any city or any town or any, be proud of what you do, okay? Do it right, be proud. So you say, well, what goes beyond that? So in this particular case, one of the things that identifies me is Silver Age Dave. And you guys are as important as Silver is. So I would encourage you, put your name on the bag. If you have a YouTube channel, even if you don't make videos, if you comment on videos, any of that stuff, if you've ever commented, put your name on that bag so you stand out a little bit. Literally, another YouTuber, Hagee Jedi, and his son Logan saw this bag and reached out to me and said, we know who you are. And it was just great. We had a great time. So label yourself a little bit. Put your name on there. And, then you know which bag is which. At a big con, I'm sure there's, multiples on bags where two guys might have the same bag. You don't want any type of mix-up happening at a con. So beyond that, what do we do? Okay, so what I've got in here, you're going to find out, is I've got some protection inside of here. And I'm going to pull this all out of here. First off, I have packing cardboard that goes higher than any of the comic books are going to go. I have that on both long sides of the bag. So literally inside, I have this, this cardboard sitting. But then beyond that, Silver's a man of overkill sometimes. Last year I had plastic bins, but the problem with the plastic bins is they didn't go up very high. And as I was buying comics, the comics were sliding around a little. Well, them days are over. So what do we have in there? I have literally this box. I'm going to dump it out so you see what's in here. This is just a box that someone shipped Silver. I got some comics. It's not very deep. You could go with a deeper box. You can do whatever you want depending on what you're hunting for, but this was fine for me. And I have the sides up, you know, those are my flaps there. And inside of this box, because there's, you know, the way the cardboard's set up, I have a bottom. Okay, now if I wanted to, I can take this and I could build this up, but this box was absolutely perfect. That's the wrong bottom. I have this bottom in there, which is just, you know, again, it's another cut sheet of cardboard. So Silver puts that in there, so my comics are sitting on a nice flat surface. Then beyond that, I have a couple other similarly sized cardboard dividers in there. Well, why would you do that, Silver? Because I don't know what's going to happen over the weekend. I might need to build this box up higher. You know, I'm going to have my build up on the outside, but I might have to have a build up on the inside. We don't want comics sliding around. And so basically when I leave a booth and I put comics in here, then what I was doing was I was putting some boards on top of those comics. So as I'm walking around, if someone spilled something, if something dropped, the comics are protected from top and bottom. And you say, boy, a little bit compulsive, Silver. And I would tell you, yes, I am. And that's okay. I'm not going to make fun of that. It's whatever level you want. If you just want this basic bag that when we put something in, it's going to fold at the bottom. See how that folds? That's okay. I'm not telling you what to do. Silver's not that kind of guy. But it was easy for me to find this box that fits perfectly inside of this bag, and it just gives me that extra layer of protection. Then you say, well, is that it, Silver? That is a heck of a tip of the day. And I'd say, no, the fun keeps going. So inside of this bag, I put one of these boxes. Now this is one I received from an order I placed through Stadium Comics. More on that later. But it's just a regular box, okay? And what this box does that's special is it opens up and we have a little secret space in there. Well, what's that secret space for, Silver? You might ask yourself. Well, guess what fits perfectly in there? This is my Haley Quinn from last year. That was closer than the Super Gwen. But this I bagged and boarded. That fit in a magazine size, but when you buy it at the con, it's just a piece of paper. Well, looky there. Fits perfectly in there, so I can put any type of artwork or any type of magazine size right in there. I sealed that up, and this fit right inside that box. Beautiful. Treasure's protected, and you can use the cardboard on top of that if you want. I don't know if you need it or not, but as I was shopping throughout the day, remember these flaps aren't going anywhere because they are rock solid, locked down right in here. And I'm going to show you again because I'm kind of proud of it. It's free. Every part of this is free. It's just stuff comic collectors are going to have laying around usually, or if you don't have it laying around, by the time you go to a con, you can have it laying around. So we do that, boom, the box is right in there. Now when I pick it up and I'm walking around the con, perfectly protected. I put my sides in, right like this. Let me see if I can find. Okay, so that goes on this edge, this goes on this edge, and if someone accidentally kicks that, even if someone fell on that, I think I'd have enough protection where the treasures would be treasured long into the future and still in great condition. So that's Silver Age Dave's tip of the day. It's a long one, guys, but it is also con season, and we're working together to make it a better world. Hope you enjoyed. Silver Age Dave is out.